Good morning, Eubanks Mechanical. My name is Steven, and I spoke with a wonderful woman earlier today. Said it'd be okay to go ahead and shoot this video over to you, and I did not catch her name. But like I said, my name is Steven, and in this video, I'm going to be going over three things that you guys can start doing to actually start ranking above your competition on these Google searches. Um, if by the end of this video you can see that I do have the technical know-how to get you more high quality jobs, you can reach back out to me if you want, or you could just take this information and implement it yourself. But either way, I'm going to go ahead and jump in here. The three things I'll be covering today are content, citations, and backlinks. Now, content is everything on your website, but we're primarily focused on your homepage here. Google likes to see at least 1,500 words of content on the homepages of these service-based industries such as heating and cooling and electrical and these types of businesses. It gives you plenty of opportunity to add in all the buyer intent keywords and keyword phrases that people are searching for when they're searching for your services online. So what I did first is I grabbed the number one competitor, and I'm using Greenville right now because I know you service Greenville, and that gets the most search volume out of the areas, right? I know you're in Farmville. So I'm using Greenville, and this is number one in Greenville, J&J Mechanical, and I threw their website into a tool here that I subscribe to called Ahrefs. This tool pretty much gives me a behind-the-scenes view of what Google uses to rank websites. So currently their website is being found for 63 keywords, and it was clicked on nearly 300 times just in the past 30 days. So I went ahead and threw your website into the same tool, and you're currently being found for 4 keywords, and your website was clicked on 6 times in the past 30 days. So let's go back to our competitor, and we can actually click on this number 63 here, and that will bring up all 63 of the keywords they're currently being found for. Now, the ones we really want to pay attention to are the keywords with the locations behind it. This HVAC Greenville, NC got 150 searches just in the past 30 days, and their site was clicked on more than a third of those searches at 53 clicks. Furnace Repair Greenville, that's another one, 300 searches in the past 30 days, and their site was clicked on 33 for that. And as you can see, it adds up, right? So let's go back and let's go ahead and look at your keywords here. So we'll click on the 4. We're going to see what 4 keywords you're being found for. Gotcha. Okay. So all your clicks are coming from people that already know of you. I know EMI and Eubanks, you guys are the same. So the people that are searching, they already know who you are. So anybody who's just searching for HVAC, you're not going to pull up for them. Okay. So it's important that you get those keywords and not just the ones for Greenville, but whatever areas that you service, right? And you want to put those on your website. And that's why it's important to have all those all that content, right? So if you have 1,500 words, you can put all those keywords in and make it look natural. Because if you only have a few keywords or not that many keywords and you try to stuff all these keywords in there, Google sees that's unnatural and they'll actually penalize you for that. Second, I'd like to go over now. Yeah, the second thing I'd like to go over is citations. Now, we were talking about Greenville, but you are in Farmville. And so that's what I'm going to be talking about is Farmville, because with citations, it has to do with the local map pack. And I'm going to explain this here. When people are searching these terms like HVAC near me or HVAC Farmville NC, Google studies have actually shown that right around 45% of those people are going to be clicking on one of the businesses here, which you have 2 of the spots. And this is the map pack, and this is your Google business profile. Now, it looks like you're already doing really good on that, and that's probably where you're getting most of your business, right? Is people are clicking on you here. So it's 45% all 3, and you're taking up 2 spots. So what is that, like 30% at least you're getting from that, okay? And you're not doing bad just for that search in general in Farmville. But to get that, more people are searching for Greenville, so you definitely want to get in there on the organic. But right here, you're doing good. I was just going to tell you that the main driver here are citations. A citation is basically your business's name, address, and phone number on a directory online. these directories are like Yelp, Better Business Bureau, Angie, Thumbtack. It looks like you, like I said, it looks like you guys are doing pretty good there. But if you ever do start getting competition in this area, um, get into, we call them the three major data aggregators. That's Data Axle, Newstar, and Foursquare. And once you're verified just in these three, they'll actually push your information out to like hundreds of other apps, uh, navigation systems, and directories, and that should keep you on top. But like I said, you're doing pretty good there, so I'm not going to cover that anymore. Now, underneath the map pack, and now I'm going back to Greenville because you can actually rank in Greenville here. Not in the map pack, but underneath the map pack is Google's organic search results list. Now, the number one spot here captures right around 40% of all clicks. So the map pack is 45% split in between three, and you're in two spots, so that's 30% for you. But this is 40% all by itself. And the number one driver here is what we call backlinks. Now, backlinks, it's essentially other websites on the internet that have a link on their site somewhere that when it's clicked, it leads back to your website. Now, Google uses these backlinks as sort of an online referral system. And the more relevant that these websites are that link back to you, the better. So, for example, say you have a popular blog page or a popular industry related site that's linking back to you, that's what's actually going to help push you up in Google's rankings. But since you guys are an HVAC company, say you have like a website like Pizza Hut linking back to you. Pizza Hut's very popular, gets a lot of traffic. But it's not going to do you guys any good because you guys don't sell pizza or have anything to do with pizza. Now I want to go back to our competitor here and look at this tool. And now I want to pay attention to this section here. This is the backlink profile section. So to be clear, it's through your content, primarily your keywords, that Google is able to find you for what these people are searching for. Now, once they find you, they got to determine where they're going to place your website on that list. And that's all dependent upon your backlinks, right? So currently, the competitor here has 253 backlinks coming from a total of 100 other websites. They call them referring domains here. You currently have 58 backlinks coming from a total of 49 websites. Now, it's not so much about the number as it is about the source of these backlinks, the relevance of the websites that are pushing these backlinks. So let's go back to our competitor. So we want to look at the websites, these 100 websites where they're getting the backlinks. So we can actually click on that 100. That's going to pull up all 100 websites they're currently getting backlinks from. And it would be very beneficial to go down this list, both pages, and get backlinks for yourself from these websites. Because success leaves clues. If you were to do this, and this is assuming at this point your content, specifically your keywords, are on point, that would actually put you in contention for that number one spot there in Greenville. It would take some time, right? But you would put yourself into contention. Now, to pretty much ensure yourself a number one spot, you would want to do that same thing with like the top 3 to 5 websites on this list. Again, it would take even a little bit of more time, but you would take over that number one spot. So right now, like I said, you're getting 6 clicks a month on your actual website. Now imagine if you took over that number one spot in Greenville and you were getting right around 300 clicks a month, what that would do for your business. Now, just to recap, first thing is going to be content. You want at least 1,500 words on your homepage with the right keywords and the right amount of keywords. Second are citations, right? And it looks like you're doing good there, so I'm not going to really harp on that. And then lastly are backlinks, meaning you need more relevant websites linking back to your site to show Google that you guys are the authority when it comes to HVAC companies in and around the Greenville area. Now, like I said at the beginning of the video, you can take this information and implement it yourself. Or if you'd rather just give me a call, we can book a discovery call. My name is Steven. I live right here in North Carolina. You can simply respond back to this email or give me a call at 910-551-2006. Other than that, I appreciate your time watching this video, and I hope you have a Merry Christmas. Take care. Bye.